That's a very interesting question, and my ears pricked up when I heard the word play, and play is very important for sure. And I would like to explain something. Maria Montessori, when she worked with children, she would say that they are working, not playing. So what we tend to interpret as adults is actually a child preparing for the adult life and growing, becoming an adult. And when they are absorbed with physical materials that an adult might look on and consider that to be play, for a child it's way more than that. It's an investigation, it's a pathway towards unpacking wonder and awe. When one is filled with wonder and awe, encountering great truths, for example, what comes out of that is joy, reflecting the joy of encountering the good and the true and the beautiful, as many people today say. Many times I've encountered moments of great discovery in children. The majority of my experiences, of course, are in schools and with children and working at length with children, using materials that are manipulated by them, figurines, models of Jerusalem, what have you. And working with the sacraments in a physical way. And I've encountered many times very beautiful things happening that emerge, sometimes in a spontaneous comment of a child or what have you. So, for example, I remember a child, after they'd been working with materials for some time in a Catholic school but was not Catholic themselves. The question was, can someone who is not a baby be baptized? And that, why? Because she was thinking about the fact that she wasn't baptized. Her mother was going to a church, but that's a church that doesn't baptize till the children are older. And she wanted to know the answer to that question. And that led to her, me explaining to her, well, yes, of course. And then she asked the question, can I be baptized in my own church or in the Catholic Church? And I said, well, that's really for you to discuss with your mother and see what she says about that. The conversations were had. The child came back to say, I've decided that I'm going, and I've talked at my church, my mum's church, and I'm going to be baptized in my mother's church. 2 years later, I get an email or a phone call, I can't remember what now, from the mother, I think it was, or the child. Would they come to their reception into the Catholic Church? The mother, the daughter, the brother. So the whole family comes in there. Another one, a child who I had to discern her writing, and she's somebody I had observed many times getting very engaged in working with the mass kit materials and the mixing of the water with the wine and saying, musing on what was the reason for that mixing of water and wine. Then I was reading something that she wrote, and it took me ages to work out what she'd written in her personal, working journal, so not that personal, and what it actually said. I thought throughout my life I had to force Jesus to love me, but now I know he already loves me.